Hey guys, Genius here, and this is part 13 of our J-pop series. But first, the previous episode that I recorded, I had some audio issues, so the only thing that was left was just commentary, and it was pretty much a blunder because there was a lot of things happening in the episode. So I decided to, instead of no audio, do a kind of a small recap. So first, we actually suffered another twister, as you know from the previous episode. So we had another twister and it did reasonable damage, but we all fixed it now. And secondly, we introduced our Allosaurus. So those were the two main things that happened in the park, and I'm guessing we can continue from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll just continue. Alright guys, so this is episode 13 right here, and looks like we're straight into a rampage. I'm not sure where. All the dinosaurs should be all good. This is our Allosaurus here, a new introduction, and it looks like it's going fine. So yeah, I'm not sure who's rampaging. They all seem to be pretty happy. Looks like the Velos are rampaging. I am going to sedate them. Now, what a rampage dinosaur usually does when it's in its exhibit is usually just goes around trying to attack its fellow dinosaurs, as well as basically eating anything in its exhibit. So as you can see, there's cows here that it would just hunt down, and it's not really a problem, it's just a waste of money, because you realize if a dinosaur was rampaging and it ate all the cows, then this machine would, we just keep dispensing goats or cows, and it's more of a economic impact. I haven't checked my dinosaur summary in a while, and it's all 100%. So I'll sell. Alright, so we got our Allosaurus. Now, let's see what we need to do. Build. So Montos, those are the standards. Alright, so the fossil hunt screen will be next. I'd say we go for Morrison Formation B. And the Garo Beds was the previous one. So we'll insert our things in here. That should be good there. Alright, let's see. Fossil shipments. We found another amber, which we can sell. Alright, so we got 158. We got really strong money. I'm not sure if our economy is sustainable, but we are getting lots of money from fossils, etc. Which is perfectly fine, I'd say. But we are getting a lot of money from attendance. That's probably the biggest benefactor. This area is sprouting up very high. Let's check the Dinopedia. DNA fossils. Morrison Formation B. Brachiosaurus, Camarasaurus, Dilophosaurus. Alright. So it's just the Dilophosaurus and the Camarasaurus which would need to be introduced. We already got our Brachios here, so we can just put our Camaras in here. In our Jurassic-ish exhibit, full of herbivores. This is another balloon.
Urgent message from Dr. Cyclone.
Put into a coma. We will revive you straight away. This usually happens with large herbivores when they're glitching around.
I can't believe this is happening. What should we do?
Let's see. Pretty sure we only have one balloon tour. So, to increase the, how do I say? We can fit that Dilophosaurus here, so we'll put the balloon tour somewhere here. Put one here. One here. Put one somewhere here. Put here. Here, and then, yeah.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright, so The other one
Hello.
is 25 bucks. So this one will be 25 as well. Keep equality going.
What are your instructions?
We found an amber. Even though it's from Morrison Formation B, which is a completely different fossil site from Tendagaru beds, you do have to keep in mind that this could also yield Brachiosaurus, and we also have 100% Brachiosaurus DNA, so it might be a blunder. But I'm not so sure. These are low. Brachiosaurus usually it's a 5-star dinosaur, so it's probably on the high side. So I might extract these.
Absolutely.
This is Camarasaurus. It might yield Dilophosaurus, I'm pretty sure. Let's just see what it yields first before I do this. It's probably going to yield Dilophosaurus or Camarasaurus.
Message from John Hammond. Urgent message from Dr. Sackler.
Alright, so they're just going to keep saying amazing result. Jesus, all our dinosaurs are going into comas. I think this Velociraptor's glitching out. No, it's not anymore. Oh, we need to revive it shortly, it's going to die. Okay, so it was Dilophosaurus. So pretty good. We'll extract this as well. So yeah, my Dilophosaurus exhibit's going to be here. I'm pretty sure Dilophosaurus is a low security. Okay, no, it's medium then. That's fine. Well, I guess that makes sense, considering it is a carnivore. Alright, we're going to have a reasonably spaced out exhibit,
Message from Dr. Sackler.
regardless of the dinosaur size.
I think
Message from Dr.
Natural causes, okay, that's fine. Die from old age, I guess.
this is interesting.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Whoops.
Great.
Camarasaurus. So one of our Tauros just died. So this 5 Tauros. That's alright. We'll leave it there until the population drops down a bit lower,
Administrator.
and then we'll start being a bit more vigilant. Okay, so carnivore feeder. The goats. Yeah, we don't have any dinosaurs in here yet, so there's no point
Message from Dr. Wu.
putting up stuff. But yeah, we are very vigilant with our space. I've only got 2 more fossil sites to go, and I've only done half the park, which I say is a good thing, because we can have some more space to mess around later. Should be pretty nice. But this is the time in the park. Let's just check the year up here when it shows up.
Message from
This is around the time in the park when shit starts happening. Say like your dinosaurs start dying. Yeah, it's 2006, so it's been 6 years from the beginning. This is when you reach critical mass in your park. And when shit happens, it's kind of like the butterfly effect, it just goes chaotic. Especially with the twisters, as you can see.
Welcome back.
The bigger your park is, the more damaging the twister becomes. I'm not too keen on my finances. I am making profit, 9k.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I don't know. I've got 6 digits now, so 9k isn't much at all.
Instructions.
Jesus Christ.
No problem.
Sell that high. I really like the Allosaurus skin. Right, so I think it's just back to a waiting game.
Welcome back.
Now, I'm guessing we can put some modern trees, decoration-ish.
Message from Dr. Wu.
do here?
Camarasaurus 74%. Nice. Not bad.
Great to see you again.
This Camarasaurus is now 6 years
Message from Dr.
lifespan. This is a very realistic skin.
I'd like your thoughts on this.
Like, I don't know how to define realistic dinosaur skins, obviously, because we've never actually seen them in real life. But
Are you gonna let this go on?
okay,
Do something.
we got another comatose. Jesus Christ, what is it with these brachios? Yeah, it's on auto. I think we need some paleo trees. These guys are just glitching out because they walk so slowly and they collide with the particles of the other
I can't believe
dinosaurs.
Message from Dr. Grant.
What is this, low? Holy shit, we're getting so much. No, I'm gonna extract this actually.
Great.
I'll sell this high. It's Camara. We haven't got one Dilophosaurus fossil yet, which is funny. Well, we've been getting its DNA from ambers, which is perfectly fine.
Welcome back.
The weather's fine. Hopefully, no more twisters.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Camarasaurus is now 92%. Roger that.
Things are good.
So this should bring it to 96%.
Greetings.
I'll buy this as well. And we can finally end this. And then any fossils that we get from Camarasaurus
Message from Dr. Wu.
will just be sold. Yep, 96%.
Can you look after this while
Our carnivores seem to be doing better than our herbivores. These guys are. Look at this guy. He wants to sleep and he's walking further into the. I don't know. Maybe it's the safari ride that's really fucking it up. Let me try something. I'm going to close my manager.
I'm so glad you've stepped in.
Alright, it's coming in. Once it comes in, then you can edit the path, obviously. Camarasaurus is now 100%.
Hello.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I'm glad you've stopped by.
Alright, I'm gonna probably do a path that makes it slightly less glitchy. Instead of going through all this bullshit, we're just gonna, yeah, do that. I mean, it's perfectly fine.
Greetings.
Make sure to open it again. But it's just because the safari rides might be going through here and it might be glitching out dinosaurs. So we're gonna dock this area a bit up. I don't know, should probably make it better. Okay, so
Good choice.
Dilophosaurus. And now we can get our Camaras up.
Great to
Okay,
see you.
so we had 5 Brachios. I'd say we get like 7 Camaras.
Welcome back.
Alright, we got a nice safari ride here, which doesn't seem to be seeing any dinos. But it goes through the yeah, it goes through here, so it's perfectly fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are happy to announce the arrival of our newest dinosaur, the Jurassic herbivore, Camarasaurus. Nature lovers should put this gentle giant on their must-see list.
Here it is. Camarasaurus.
Great to see you again.
Alright, that should be 7.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Socializing. It's got all vaccines. Okay. I'm gonna sell all these. Now they're gonna form a herbivore flock of sauropods. So yeah, this exhibit's gone. It's going pretty well. This viewing dome, man. Oh yeah, you can actually feed from the viewing dome as well. I think it's part of the mod, the Genesis expansion project. You can feed from it, which is really cool. So yeah, we should have enough.
Welcome back.
So we hit 200k. All these unhappy visitors, what's wrong? These prices are ridiculous.
How are you today?
Are you serious? Come on. Our balloon ride seems to be going pretty well now. 44%. Jesus Christ, look at this. Yeah, it's the paving, the visitor paving AI in this game is really bad. Like, if this was a modern game, like there will be some coding which will push all the visitors around in a certain area, and instead, the paving in this game it's like first come first serve. So if a visitor comes this way, the first toilet they meet, they'll go in. It's really stupid,
Message from Dr.
and it causes a lot of problems. Like a lot of people, I'll show you in a second. A lot of people tend to boost the economy by say this is awful, and then they start charging this, and because they're already in, then they have to commit basically. So it's pretty funny, but I don't really need to leech money.
Message from the park administrator.
I mean, I'm getting like 1k every second now, which is fine. Yeah, okay. So this is what I like to see. 62k. That's much better. I think it's 9k before because it was start of the semester or start of the quarterly year. I'm sorry, a semester's half year, so it's like a term. How old's are accurate? It's only 1 year old. It's only 1 year old. So I don't think you can feed. Oh no, you can. Because that's the red ones on the sides mean they're carnivores, and the green ones are Bale. I'm not sure. Pretty sure you can't just release animals from there.
Welcome back.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Alright, they all seem to be migrating here. I'm going to dispense some lures. Hopefully they get lured.
Can you look after this while I get some?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Welcome back.
It's quite a long way away. Maybe I need to put another lure somewhere here.
Great to see you again. Great to see you again.
Here we go. Now they're beginning to be lured. Hopefully all of them should be lured. soon. Alright, we got some rain. Should be sunny, that's fine. Once they're all lowered, then they should be lowered to this as well. It's a really weird glitching game, to be honest. How they seem to migrate. Dilophosaurus. Yep. Sell this. Let's check out the fossil market. These are really bad yields for Dilophosaurus, but gotta make do with what you got. That should bring it up to the 80s, or the high 70s in terms of percentage for DNA. And then this entrance is really good in terms of visitor security. This entrance is not. I kind of fucked this one up. I've only got one. I'll do one later. Need rises. This one's really bad as well. Ideally, you want the visitor shelters to be the first buildings from your entrance. Amber. Oh, this will shoot it up. Let's saw this amber.
It's good to know you're keeping an eye on things.
Right, so they're predominantly lured into this area, which is much better. Lures work wonders, guys. I'm gonna try to attract the Chimeras seem to be migrating fine. I think as they're much more mobile. But I don't think it would hurt if I did a lure right here. Oops. I did a lure right here. And dispense the lure. Yeah. Shouldn't have too much effects because the stegos will just come here and they'll eventually have to go to the water. These guys, I really want to lure them. Do keep in mind, this is also affected by wind, so they can travel a long distances. So say if I had like some herbivores here, they would probably get lured down. Especially in wind. These guys don't seem to be getting in the wood. These guys are. We got a lone aloe. I need to put a security camera for the Dilophosaurus. Wow. Gold and silver. Oh, Anki's doing pretty well. He's gonna complain about the prices. Oh man, you got 558 bucks. Pretty sure you didn't come here to save money. This exhibit is massive. It's not really massive. It's a lot of dinosaur population. But the dinosaurs are small. Doesn't seem too big. But yeah. This is a time when you just like cycle your camera around and just appreciate the park.
Good to see you.
Come on, man. What's going on? 80k, I'd happily pay that. Let's put you in there. Still over 200k, so that's fine.
Hey!
Thunderstorm in before cyclone or tornado. It's gonna be shit.
Message from Dr. Gordon.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Absolutely.
Message from
This is overdoing it. I only need a medium quality fossil, but yeah, I don't have time for this shit, and these are just gonna sell as well. It's perfectly fine. Oh, come on.
Good to see you again.
Alright, whatever. I'm doing very well money.
Message from Dr. Wu.
So I'll make very little profit, I guess.
How are you today?
It's doing $5, whatever. That should be it for that
Can you
side.
look after this while I get some?
$10, $5.
Good to see you again.
Oh, I don't think we need to change this. The souvenir shops.
Hi.
Souvenir shops can stay.
Thanks for stopping by.
The kiosk. Oh, come on, really? Alright, that has to stay at $5 for sure.
Message from Dr.
This can go down $5.
Welcome back.
Okay, so the Dilophosaurus are done. So we'll get two. The Spencer goat. Shouldn't take that too long to produce. They are the Dilophosaurus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to announce that the Jurassic predator, Dilophosaurus, is now on display. Please enjoy.
Message from Dr.
Select you. I really like the more realistic giant Dilophosaurus, the one that's close to the Ceratosaurus size. Because, truthfully, yeah, the ones in the books and the ones in the movies, like the ones that shoot poison out, that's pretty unrealistic, to be honest. There's no fossil evidence for them shooting out poison. There's no fossil evidence that they can open up their frills as well and act like those lizards. There is a species of lizard in Australia that does that. Opens up their frills. The bearded dragon, I think. But they don't shoot poison out. I mean, there's not very many poisonous lizards. Especially ones that shoot poison. I'm pretty sure they don't shoot poison. I know there are some that inject venom, similar to snakes. But those are very rare. And they're very, very weak venom. It's not like poisonous snake venom.
Welcome back.
I guess these Dilophosaurus add a bit of flavor, creativity, and variety to the entire game and the entire story of Jurassic Park. But otherwise, yeah, realism isn't really a big thing. Which is perfectly fine, I guess. It's a game. Alright, they're in the exhibit. Frill windows. We don't need much more here. Get a dome. Over here. Pterodome. That should be sufficient. I have a lot of space here. And I don't know, should I put a viewing platform? The closest one is here. That's predominantly for the headquarters. I might have a lot of space though. Amenities. Right, this is going to be the field platform.
Message from Dr. Gold.
Right, so I think that should be it for this episode, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah, sorry about the previous episode being unable to be uploaded because of audio issues. That's perfectly fine. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you guys later. Until then.